Good morning to all my dear children. So dear children, today we shall learn in details about the economic hardship which came into Europe during 1830s. So here 1830s were the years of great economic hardship in European country. So it is considered the period of hunger, the period of hardship, as well as the period of popular revolt. So dear children, here we are going to learn that why the 1830s periods were considered the most hardship period as well as the great economic hardships in European country. So there are a lot of factors which led to the great economic hardship in Europe. There are such as due to increasing of high populations in the first half of the 19th centuries. So dear children, why there was a great hardship in European country during these 1830s? Because there was continuous increasing of populations. The populations was increasing in the first half of the 19th centuries and it was rapidly increasing. And when the populations was increasing, there were more people who were seeking job instead of becoming the employer. So here the people are seeking more job in the countries than the employment. The employment crisis is there, the economic hardship is there, the population is increasing continuously. The rural peoples are moving to the cities in order to search for a job. The small producers are having competitions with these imported machine-made materials which are coming from England, because during that time there was industrial revolutions. So dear children, all these factors which causes the economic hardships, the period of hunger, the employment crisis which brought the European peoples to the street here. So what are the causes which led the economic crisis in European society? Already I have explained you one by one that why there was hardships as well as economic difficulties due to increasing of populations. Population is increasing rapidly in the societies and peoples are moving to the towns and cities in order to get a job. There was employment crisis. There was no sufficient of job opportunities. There was migrations of people from rural areas to towns and those people are living in the slums area. The small producers are not able to have competitions with the machine-made goods that are coming from England, because during that period there was a industrial revolutions. So dear children, due to all these factors, the economic hardships are found in European societies in the period that is known as 1830s. So dear children, and during that period we see the increasing of the powers of the aristocracy, because still they were enjoying powers in some regions, and when they were enjoying the powers in some regions, again the peasants who struggle their lives under the burden of feudal dues. So here the peasants is again struggling here, because already in my previous classes, dear children, I have explained to you in details about the role of aristocracy. Aristocracies are the peoples who are considered the most dominant class in the societies, who has thousands and thousands acres of land, and they used to ask the farmer to work under their controls, and in return the farmer has to pay some kind of dues to the landlords here. So here during such kind of crisis we see the crop failure. The crop failure is also found here, and when the crop failure is seen here, during that time the peasants is struggling their life very badly to pay the burden of feudal dues, and with the failure of this crop we see the increasing of food prices. The food prices is also increasing here because there was bad harvest. There was crop failure, there was bad harvest, there was struggling of the peasants to pay the dues to the landlords, to pay the dues to the aristocracy, increasing of populations. There was stiff competitions of machine-made goods in the society, unemployment crisis, all these things which created a very economic hardships in the 1830s in European societies. And further we see that in 1848 there was continuous food shortage in the society because population is increasing, peoples are migrating, there was a job crisis, there was economic hardships, the peasants are going through a very bad time, there was failure of crops, increasing of prices, all these factors which is creating a very bad situations in the society. So dear children, here we see that in 1848 also there was food shortage as well as unemployment crisis in the society. Due to all these factors, due to all these regions, it brought the European peoples into the strait, and there was a continuous struggles, there was a continuous revolt, and with that we see the constitutional monarchy Louis Philippe, who fled from the palace, and when he went away during that time the National Assembly are declared as republic. So here the National Assembly who are declared as republic, and when the National Assembly, the representatives of the peoples, when they are declared as republics, they are granting several kind of suffrage to all the peoples who are having or who are above 20 years and above. So here, as soon as the National Assembly is coming into power, or when they are declared as republic, they are granting the suffrage to all males above 21 years of age here. After that, they are granted right to work. That means they are giving rights to the peoples to have right to work. And the third initiative that taken was the national workshops were provided, and with the national workshops employment opportunities were given to the peoples. So as soon as these national assemblies was declared republic, they taken several initiatives, and the initiatives are granting political rights to all males who are above 21 years of age. Second, granting them to have right to work. Third, national workshops were made, and in that workshops employment opportunities were created, and employment was given to most of the peoples. So due to all this economic crisis, dear children, there was a struggles, there was a economic hardships. The National Assembly is coming into power and it is declared as republics. And when they came into power, they taken several kind of initiatives for the betterment of the society. So 1830s to 1848 was the period of great economic hardships for the peoples of European society. Why? Because of all the reasons which I have explained you. Increasing of populations, steep competitions with the machine-made goods, the peoples are migrating to cities due to bad harvest, due to a lack of opportunities in the society, there was unemployment crisis, increasing of price rate, all these factors which was created a very bad situations for the European peoples, and they suffered their lives during these 1830s to 1848. So dear children, as we are discussing about the situations of the European societies between the period of 1830s to 1848, and during this period there was a great economical crisis in European societies due to several reasons which I have already explained to you, that the continuous misery of the workers are increasingly, and the life of the peoples is going to be very painful because of bad harvest, because of crop failure, because of high feudal dues, increasing of populations, increasing of economic hardships. So all these reasons which brought the peoples to the street, and the hardships was continuously increasing in European society, and due to that we see the popular revolt which happens in European society that brought several changes in the society. We see the National Assembly was declared as republic, and when they came into power, they granted the political rights to the peoples. They established the workshops, increasing the opportunities for the peoples. So all these steps which came into being in between the period of 1830s to 1848. Apart from that, we see another miseries or another painful situations which has taken place at Silesia village. So it is called the revolt at Silesia village. So there were many villagers who are working under the controls of contractors, and here the contractors are supplying them raw materials, giving them orders and asking them to make a finished goods, and when they are finishing their works, as soon as they have finished their works, they're reducing the payments of these common peoples. So it is another bad situations which the peoples are facing here. And what is the situations? Contractors are giving work, supplying raw materials, asking them to work for them, and towards the end time they are reducing the payments of these peoples. So it means that it's a very painful situations doing injustice to the peoples, just like the aristocracy which I have explained you just recently. What the aristocracies are doing? Continuously enjoying the privileges of birth, making all these peasants peoples to work for them, asking them to pay them more feudal dues. So such kind of situation is found in Silesia village also. And what peoples are doing here? Working for the contractors, and when their work is finished, as soon as they have finished their work, the contractors are reducing the payments here. This is one kind of injustice which are happening at Silesia. So dear children, so on 4th June at 2 p.m. when this continuous injustice was done to them, the peoples, they become very alert. They thought of fighting against the injustice which is happening to them, and to fight against the injustice, they form a groups here, and after forming a groups, they are running toward the mansions of the contractor, and they are demanding to increase the higher wages here. Because all these peoples are forming a groups, marching towards the mansions of the contractor, continuously demanding them, asking them to increase the prices, asking them to increase the wages, because continuously those peoples have been working under them, but they are not increasing the money here, increasing the wages here. So because of that, another hardships which came into peoples, which increases the misery of the peoples, which increases the economic hardships for the peoples here. So after they went towards the contractor and continuously having the revolt, so here the contractors are taking the help of the army, and when they are taking the help of the armies who are going towards their house, destroying their crops, destroying their houses, destroying their furnitures, all household things, and they are treating them in such a way which is mentioned here as scorn and threats. So here the armies are dealing them very badly. They are torturing the peoples, destroying their property, doing injustice to the peoples. So dear children, so these are some of the scenario which happened in between 1830 to 1848. So here we understood that the peoples of France who had a very bad time during the period of 1830 to 1848. That is why the period of 1830s to 1848 is considered the period of economic hardship for the peoples of European country, because during that time lot of economical crisis which happened in European society, and because of all these economic hardships which brought the European peoples to the street here. So dear children, here we understood that what was the causes of economic hardships, why peoples they went through the economical crisis, because of increasing of populations, increasing of less job opportunities, having more competitions with the machine made goods, bad harvest, unemployment crisis. At the same times, the aristocracy continuously demanding high feudal dues, all these things which laid great economic hardships during the period of 1830s to 1848. Apart from that, we had learned the scenario of this revolt at Silesia village. In Silesia, the contractors were supplying the raw materials to the worker, and as soon as they have finished their work, they were not given the real wages. They were reducing the wages, and this is how injustices were happening for this village of Silesia. And when they were revolting against the contractor to increase the prices, increase the wages, they took the help of army and destroyed their household things, destroyed their property, and they were all dealt with scorn as well as with threatening. So these are the scenario which happens during the period of 1830s to 1848. Thank you so much, my dear children, for listening to me.